Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gigantic Saturday Night. Speaking of gigantic, look at my shirt. The Pink in the Ring shirt, as you know, Pink in the Ring was last Saturday night, and yeah, the shirts were available Friday night at the game, so we got one there. And my T-shirt size is extra large, but apparently, when they meant extra large, yeah, this is pretty extra large. Let's just say that. Trust me, not all of my extra large shirts look like this. Okay, usually, trust me, I'm not this skinny at all. Okay, so yeah, it's a bit humongous, but yeah. Anyway, we got a huge night going on here currently right now. Sioux City is in Fargo. They are losing right now 4-1. All four goals for Fargo coming in the first period. Three of them on the power play. So they've been doing really well tonight on the power play, going 3 for 5. So we're gonna tune into that game. We'll have the radio voice of the Sioux City Musketeers, Curtis Anderson, on for that. There's, I think, about 10 minutes left to play in the second period, which is where we're at. In fact, a little over 9 minutes. Excuse me, left to go in the first period, and when they go to commercial breaks and stuff like that, we'll have updates on game 2 of the World Series going on right now. Philly at Houston. Yordan Alvarez is up at bat, bottom of the first, 0-1, and I believe he just not quite a home run, but it runs off the wall. There you go. Well, that's the story of that. If you're watching this live, you just saw what happened. But yeah, right now we're gonna turn it over to the Muskies game right now. You actually won't see anything because I feel like it would be more awkward to see me watching the game or watching the World Series game and listening to that. I just think that would not be very interesting. So yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna turn it up and then mute the.
Oh, maybe the net came loose. There we go. Yeah, because I thought they just edged Knubel off nicely on the play, and the net must have came loose. So a face-off coming in the Musketeer zone, 8:23. Maybe we're settled down on penalty calls right now, which would be nice. 8:23 left in the second period. Sioux City trailing. Face-off coming left of Kokendorfer. Face-off, banked around. Musketeers bank it off the glass. It goes out to center ice. Hahn chases after it. He'll be shadowed by Poitras. Quickly hands it off to Napier. Napier feeds it. Sioux City takes it away. Here's Conmey. Musketeers looking down low. Off a skate blade. And now coming the other way is Yavash. Yavash has it taken right off his stick. Here's Conmey in deep looking. Pass across. All the way up to the blue line and then wave forward. Funny bounce in Fargo. Looking to work it forward, and Sioux City takes it away again. In deep, Conmey whips it, slot. Slew trying to get it down low. Penalty coming up on a high stick. And a power play coming up for the Musketeers. Lukinski took one to the mouth that time with a stick, and Sioux City will have a Hard Rock Hotel and Casino power play. Sioux City has a much better jump here in the second period. They're going to check on Slew's mouth. He looks like he's bleeding. Is it enough blood to call it a 4? I always thought blood meant 4, but I don't know. Was it a bit cheek or? It's a power play nonetheless for Sioux City. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 15 seconds. Sioux City will have Slukinski out there. Poitras, Pierre, Shahan, and Smith. Time to score on the power play. Fargo's going to win the draw. They'll play it out to neutral. Shahan looking to come right across again. Here's Shahan, dishes it deep. Musketeers trying to track it down, and now Russell comes back. Pierre looking to jump on it. Musketeers will battle up on the boards. Puck, and Marinoff tried to leave it. Nice job. Oh, and it comes out to center ice. Poitras kept it in. Marinoff wanted to clear it himself. Offside on the Musketeers. Yeah, because there was no one there to play it, so Marinoff came and said, hey, I'll try to clear it. Good attempt. It was actually kept in nicely, but then it popped out to center. Face-off coming. Next unit out there, Durant, Deckhut, Conley got out, and Brown. Minute 29 left in the man advantage. Sioux City needs to strike on a power play. I mean, they really do. Cut the lead to 4-2 would be really nice. Fargo wins the draw. Gruba will hammer it all the way down, rattled down, actually slowed down by Kokendorfer, and he slipped on the play. Here's Sioux City whipping it forward. Nice pass, clean, offside it would have been, so Deckhut waits and works it, and Brown comes across. Here's Durant to the slot, in deep, kicked aside. Fargo looking, spinning, a nice job clearing it down. I like the quickness, though. Here's Kokendorfer. He'll lunge it down. Here they come with Brown coming across on the right side. Whips a shot. Glove saved by Marinoff. Face-off coming. If you're looking at Marinoff, where his weakness is, they're trying to go after his weakness. It is his glove. His percentage of goals against are 50% of his goals come right above that glove, where he kind of leans it down a little bit when he nabs that puck. He leaves that opening right at the tip of the glove. Face-off coming to his left side. 6:36 to play in the period. 51 seconds left in the Musketeer power play, trailing 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Fargo's going to win the draw nicely. Right side, Skalos will clear it, but just out to neutral. Here's Conmey looking to attack, coming across. Trying to dish it down, gets it down to Deckhut. Here's Duran behind the net. Lost it off his stick and sent down the ice. Here's Kokendorfer. He'll wrap it forward with traffic around. And Sioux City will come across. Here's Duran. Duran dishes it. Conmey walks forward to the right circle, down low. That's Duran below the goal line, trying to find room out front. He's tied up right there. Fargo looking to clear it. Sioux City coming in heavy there. There wasn't just one man back, and a bouncing puck kept in by Brown. Brown, nice job keeping right with it. Back to Browning. Curling down low. Sioux City running out of time on the man advantage. Now at full strength is Fargo. Got to come back out of the penalty box and looking to make a play is Napier. He's cut off nicely by Brown. But he'll whistle it over right side. Sioux City, oh, so close as Godbout trying to strip the man. A nice play to keep it is Gruba. They're working outside on the blue line now. Down deep is Gruba. He'll pinch. Sioux City will take it away. And now giveaway, Sioux City, and Link out front, trying to get it in. The puck is loose. Scrambled, no. Sioux City has it, and they dodge a monster bullet. Here comes Fargo again in deep to beat Deckhut. He'll launch it. Puck is out of play, and a face-off is coming. 4 minutes and 55 seconds to play in the second period. Sioux City is trailing 4-1. It's an interesting game tonight. Nice job, Kokendorfer, to stay with it, and then he got some great help on the backside by Godbout. He made a save, and then Sioux City came up with the puck. Nice job. Face-off coming left of Kokendorfer. Face-off won by Fargo, but it's going to be out to center ice with the puck. Trying to work it forward. Napier, Sioux City looking to turn him over again. They do, and they'll dish it in down low. Marinoff leaves it off for Napier. Here's Scholl to strip the puck from him. Nice job by Scholl. Just when they're playing like that, it's just they're hard to play against. That's how they won last night. It's just relentless forecheck and possession, physicality. Sioux City trying to work it forward. Hacked at a couple of times. Scholl takes the puck away. And a one-timer. Shot, save, glove on the rebound for a face-off. Now that's Sawyer Scholl. Just great effort by Sawyer. Just relentless on the puck. Takes it away a couple of times. It just works himself into a good spot. 4:18 to play, second period. Sioux City down by 3, 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Remember, Wednesday, 11 a.m., time to skip work. And Sioux Falls. Remember, Tuesday, 5 o'clock, we'll have the Musketeer Coaches Show. I think we're going to have Slew on, team captain of the Musketeers as well, talk about his leadership and the team. And now the puck is thrown down the ice by Fargo. There is a deflection down. Oh, icing. Apparently, Poitras did not have it. Poitras is turning around, and I think he got his stick lifted, and that needs to be waved. They have to figure this out. It didn't touch his stick because his stick was lifted in the air. He turned around and said, I got my stick lifted. You got to wave that off. Face-off coming just right at Kokendorfer. 4:05 to play in the second period. It's 4-1. Sioux City out shooting Fargo 21-16, but Fargo outscoring Sioux City 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Face-off coming just right at Kokendorfer. Sioux City wins the draw. Sioux City playing a good game. They'll whip it all the way down the ice. First one down is Pierre. Boy, he was close and trying to knife it forward. Nice look by Hansen to play it forward. It's going to be gloved by Marinoff. Yeah, when you see like Nick Pierre flying, you know he's got the guy beat already. And so they'll whip it all the way down. He'll beat his guy and then try to get a shot off. Russell having words with Pierre. He didn't like getting hit that time. Well, you got to go feisty there. Sioux City, here is Nicholas, Strand, and Scholl again. He had a great shift last. Oh, excuse me. I think we have Shahan with Conmee and Nicholas. Good shot. Another good glove by Marinoff with lots of traffic. His glove's working tonight. They beat him far side on the one goal they scored here in the period. 3:47 to play, so maybe he's been working on that. Last year when the Musketeers played him, when he had his first game, I think he had like 50 stops, and then he gave up like 4 or 5 goals, all that glove. But that's something a lot of goaltenders do work on. Sioux City on the puck. Smith has to chase after it. Came out to center ice. Nice hustle back. Skating with Bence, and Sioux City will track it down again. Fargo, again, 4 goals tonight for Fargo so far. And 3 on the power play, 1 shorthanded, and that's the tough part about it. So 5-on-5, Sioux City has won the battle in this so far. Here's Fargo looking for a shot and a save by Kokendorfer into the right wing corner. Spolin, the veteran captain, trying to drag it to the net, dishing it down low. And Fargo trying to work the forecheck, trying to get some sustained pressure. Puck rattles off the boards. Nice check applied by Shahan. Sioux City will free up the puck. Oh, bank it off the glass. Coming down the ice is Conmee. Conmee, nice job. He'll play it deep. And now Shahan chases. They reverse from him. And Fargo looking to break out as the Musketeers make a line change. And guess who's there? Scholl. He'll turn him over. Shahan into the right wing corner. Now Scholl after it again. Scholl will play the blue line. There's a shot and a save made. Nice job by the Musketeers. So here's Scholl again. He comes off the bench and right away he turns him over. Great job. Just got to get one back. If we can get it down to 4-2 by second intermission, you'll feel pretty good. Face-off coming just left of Marinoff. Sioux City 23 shots to 17. Slupinski on the draw with Godbout and Scholl this time. Face-off won by Sioux City. Godbout looks for a shot. Couldn't pull the trigger fully. Musketeers, nice hack that time by Slew. The Musketeers coming in with pressure. And they'll just throw it down the ice. Now a chase for the puck. It should be icing. It is. Nice hustle that time by Fitzgerald. And Fargo, again, having a hard time against the Musketeer forecheck. 5-on-5, Sioux City has owned this game and owned it last night. But not 4-on-5 and actually not 5-on-4. Here's Deca, Duran, and Poitras. Poitras will play the trigger man on top of the circle looking for a clean draw. And comes in, puck to the blue line. There's Loftus, a shot down low, goes over left wing side, Deca. Deca on the blue line, or excuse me, goes off his stick and hustles down. Loftus will track it down, looking to go the other way. Here's Deca, and here comes Hansen coming across Duran, looks over left side, looking in. Poitras a shot! And it goes over left wing side. It deflected before it got to the net. Musketeers on it. Chasing is going to be Sioux City and Ty Hansen looking to come right back at it all the way down. Dragging across Duran. Duran tries to work it. Sioux City relentless. Puck is popped and now out to center ice. Musketeers. Here's Poitras again, coming across. Right circle, fires a shot. Blocker behind the net by Marinoff. Kind of fought that one off. Here's Deckut feeding out front. Puck is bobbled. Diving on it is Marinoff. And a little extras going on as Duran tried to go after a loose puck, and he got cracked from behind. And they don't like him near their goalie, of course. Minute 21 to play in the period. Sioux City trailing 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. It's been a very solid period for the Musketeers. They trailed 4-0 after the first. They're up 1-0 in the second, so 4-1 is our score. Deckut having words with our referee and questioning him on. Here's the face-off. See if they can they sneak one in here before the intermission. Kessler line out there with Pierre. Let's see who's on that left side. Face-off, scrambled. Sioux City has it. Smith, shot just off the mark. That was, and look at they activate their guy again. Cherry picking again for Fargo because they have a hard time getting through the Musketeer forecheck. Puck out to center ice. They'll work it. They just took off and skated. And the way to try to get it through the Musketeer heavy pressure. Now here's Knuble. Knuble comes, hacked over left wing side, picked up by Smith. Smith rattles it around the boards. Kessler out to center ice, trying to work through traffic. Nice job to stay with it. And here's Kessler. And to the blue line, wrapped in. They'll have to touch up. There goes Strand after it. 34 seconds left in the period. Trying to play it away from traffic. Sioux City, nice keep. And 25 seconds left. Volodechuk looking to handle the puck. Dishes it off. He'll throw it forward. Sioux City keeps the zone somehow. Down deep, looking shot. Oh, up high off the mark. Down low, it comes loose. Hammer a shot, just missing by Hansen. Now Loftus, 8 seconds. Got to get one more. There's Hansen. Shot. Stick is loose by the goaltender. And they're going to run out of time. It's tied up in the corner. Oh, so close by the Musketeers. Great effort by Sioux City. Great period by Sioux City, but they still trail by 3. It is 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard in favor of Fargo. We'll be back in 2 minutes. After this break, you're listening to Musketeer Hockey on Fox Sports Radio 620. KMNS Sioux City.
Together with friends and family at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Sioux City. Looking for dining options? You can fill up at Fuel American Grill or the award-winning Main and Abbey. See your favorite artists, live music and entertainment acts weekly. Unwind in our AAA Four-Diamond Hotel or visit the one-of-a-kind music memorabilia from some of the music industry's biggest stars. Experience it all in one place. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Sioux City. Need help? Call 1-800-THATS-OFF.
At Diesel Specialties, we've been working on diesel fuel injection systems for over 35 years. Our factory-trained technicians can handle almost any fuel system or turbocharger problem. Diesel Specialties has one of the largest exchange stock inventories in the country. Our experienced service team is adept at troubleshooting and diagnosing fuel system and turbocharger problems even over the phone. So call the experts at Diesel Specialties in Sioux City or visit dieselspecialties.com and let us help solve your next fuel system or turbocharger problem. Diesel Specialties, where we know your diesel.
The Wheelhouse is the best place to go for the sports junkies out there. The Wheelhouse has great food and drink specials each day, 42 televisions throughout the place, and a golf simulator to work on your game. The Wheelhouse has a party room for all occasions and a great happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. We want to...
So maybe you can hear me. I won't have to, shout across the room. But, yeah. So, Fargo really dominated the first. That was not the same in the second. Sioux City really dominated that one. Penalties, in this game so far, there were 5 called on Sioux City just in the first. pretty lopsided, I'll tell you that right now. And as you heard him say, 3 power play goals and 1 shorthanded goal, which was an unassisted one from Kyle Smolin. But Sioux City, I think they're starting to, get onto it, even though the score might not reflect that. I think they now know what Fargo's all about and stuff. I mean, we just had them 3 Fridays ago, so, and that was here at home in Sioux City, so, and of course we had that. But yeah, penalties. Sawyer Scholl went for cross-checking, then Werner Miettinen for tripping, J.P. Turner tripping, and then Benjamin Poitras with interference, and Nick Pierre with tripping, Leo Gruba high sticking, Grant Sukinski cross-checking, and then Nick Pierre for holding. Those were all the penalties in the first 8 total. The only penalty that occurred there in the second was by Fargo from Boris Scalos, 2 minutes for tripping, and then the only goal was scored by Easton Zuger. That was his second of the year from Sam Deckut and Benny Poitras. Only a minute and 44 in, that made it a 4-1 game. When we take a look at the other scores, earlier today, Chicago beat Green Bay 7-1. Also earlier today, Dubuque beat Waterloo 5-2. They just started the third in Des Moines with Cedar Rapids leading 2-0. Our game, obviously, and then at the end of the first, Muskegon is leading Madison by a score of 1-0. 3:39 left to go in the first, and Tri-City's already leading Lincoln by a score of 3-0. NHL scores currently right now. Buffalo leading Chicago. I haven't updated the NHL yet on. I haven't refreshed the page on. Probably should do that. Right now, in the second period, Blackhawks are leading the Sabres 3-1. Red Wings are leading the Wild at the end of the second 2-1. A minute and a half to go in the second period, and the Kings are leading the Maple Leafs by a score of 3-2. 3:34 left to play in the second. The Flyers are beating the Hurricanes they're actually tied up at 2. The Canadians are beating the Blues 4-3 in the second period. The Avalanche are leading the Islanders 1-0. They just got started with the second period there. Capitals are at the Predators. That game's tied up at 0 in the first. Later tonight at 9 o'clock Central Time, Oilers are at the Flames, and then also taking place there, the Penguins at the Kraken at 9 p.m. Central too. Other games going on earlier this afternoon, the Rangers beat the Stars by a score of 6-3. Vincent Trocheck with 3 points there, 2 goals and 1 assist. Then the Panthers beat the Senators by a score of 5-3. And then Lightning beating the Sharks 4-3. But Eric Carlson did get 2 goals in that game. So, yeah, we'll take a look at some NBA games going on right now. At the end of the third quarter, the Warriors are beating the Hornets by a score of 83-80. At halftime, the Pacers are leading the Nets 63-62. 8:29 left to go in the second. The 76ers are beating the Bulls by a score of 44-30. The Bucks are leading the Hawks by a score of 42-39. The Thunder at the Mavericks here coming up in about 15 minutes. Also in 15 minutes, we have the Grizzlies at the Jazz. Game that took place earlier today, the Kings beat the Heat 119-113. College football, top 25 action, 22 seconds left to play in the half. Tennessee is leading Kentucky 27-6. At the halftime, USC is leading Arizona right now 17-13. Big Ten action going on right now. The Battle of Michigan. Michigan leads 10-7 in the second quarter. Texas A&M is beating Ole Miss right now 14-7 also in the second. At the end of the first, tied up at 7, Pittsburgh is at North Carolina. At 9:30 later tonight, Stanford is at UCLA, Other games going on this afternoon. Georgia beating Florida 42-20. Ohio State beat Penn State by a score of 44-31. TCU beat West Virginia by a score of 41-31. Then the Oregon beat California 42-24. Kansas State beat Oklahoma State 48-zip. Boy, oh boy, what a blowout that was, I'm sure, of epic proportions. Louisville beat Wake Forest 48-21, and then Notre Dame beat Syracuse 41-24. Illinois beat Nebraska 26-9. UCF beat Cincinnati 28-21. Missouri beat South Carolina by a score of 23-10, and those are all the scores we've got going on right now. But there is one, though, that I haven't mentioned. Right now, Game 2 of the World Series is going on right now. Houston leads. Philadelphia 3-0, 2-2's the count here in the bottom of the second, and Chas McCormick is up to bat, and then now it is a full count after that pitch from the outside by Blake Wheeler. Yeah. That's really all I got right now. Later tonight, though, at the end of everything, we'll have our first car game of the season. Now, what that means is that somebody is going to come up and spin the wheel, possibly to win a whole bunch of cash and also a new car. So, yeah, somebody could win a lot of money just by doing that. Now, we'll have play-by-play from this game going on right now by me, yours truly. So, yeah, by the way, we had to change everything around for the Halloween marathon because my Wii, for some reason, I don't know, like, it turned on just fine, you know, but for some reason when I moved the controller, like, the pointy arrow thingy wasn't appearing on screen at all. I mean, I changed the batteries out of my Wii remote before I filmed it, like a week ago, but I don't understand why it wouldn't work, you know, after that. Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, what? I don't know. Honestly, I'm sick of honestly, my Wii is old. I've had it for, 10, 12 years probably. Majority of my life I've had it, so, I don't want to say it's time to get rid of it, but, you know, we might need to buy a new one to replace it, if that makes sense. Just, yeah, which would suck. That would honestly suck. But, yeah, that's probably what's going to end up happening here some point down the road. We'll try for the Thanksgiving marathon, and if that doesn't work, I can ask for it for Christmas and, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. Really sucks that my Wii won't work, but, you know, sometimes that's, as they say, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, yeah. I forgot to mention, they did add another penalty, Jacob Napier, 2 minutes for eye sticking in that second period. So penalties have been even on each side. Each side's gotten 5 penalties. And our favorite referee, Lily! He is, reffing the game once again for us tonight. And another disclaimer that I said at the top of the show. This is not, I have not shrunk at all or anything like that. As far as I know, I haven't lost any weight or anything like that. It's just the shirt looks humongous on me, which it does. I mean, look. Trust me, I am not this slim, okay? We did ask for an extra large because that's the size of most, if not all of my t-shirts that I wear, or all the shirts in general that I wear, but I don't know, I guess when they made the shirt size was a bit, I guess they got it wrong. I mean, it says extra large on the tag, I mean, yeah, it says extra large on the tag, but this feels like a 2X instead of just a 1X. That could have been just an error or something. I'm hoping that was what it was. By the way, we are not sponsored by Wendy's. I had Wendy's about an hour ago before we came on air. I mean, we were scheduled to come on air at 7:30, but we just happened that 7:20. I was able to get the studio, and I thought, instead of waiting for 15 minutes, we might as well just go on air right now. So yeah, we started at 7:20. It is currently 7:51, so we're doing pretty good there. But yeah, later tonight, after this game wraps up and after that game wraps up, we're going to have a very new face around here, which you have not seen. In fact, I got her about a month ago. She'll be coming up onto the stage and possibly win some cash and a new car. So, yeah, excited for that. At least I am. I don't know about you all, but yeah. All right, let's get back to Game 2 now here of the World Series. Right now, Jeremy Pena is up at bat. And a 1-0 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And he drives one, and that will immediately be caught there by Mundo Sousa. So now that is the end of the second, and we head to the third now. Like I said, I'm sitting on the stool here, so which I probably should get I should probably get like a chair that would, but like not like a low down, not like an office chair, like one that's like kind of raised up. Sorry, I kind of have to keep an ear on the radio so I can send it back when I need to, but like one that just raises, up a little bit, like. Okay, not yet. No.
Our intermission report as we run down scores from last night and around the area. Of course, the matchups today.
Okay, no, not yet. We won't go back to it just yet. Don't worry. We will be on time when we go back to the game, but we're not gonna get back to it just yet. We're just gonna keep on rolling along. I really got nothing else to talk about. I kind of already said my spiel. They should be getting back on in about 5-6 minutes or so. Another thing. So Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Central Time, the Musketeers will be here in town. They will be here in town, just so you know. They will be playing against Sioux Falls. Now, you might be thinking, Ronnie, you won't be able to call that game. You'll be in school. Now, that could be true. That could possibly be true. Now, what they're going to do is that the game's basically general admission for season ticket holders, but they're going to have us in one section. It's going to be one section and then like a row or two of another section. So, like right in the middle row, 103, right in the middle section will be where all the season ticket holders will be. Now, there's going to be another like row or two in 114 where everyone will be. So yeah, another thing that's going on is that my school is in state volleyball right now. So, and if they win Monday night, we won't have school Wednesday. If they win Wednesday, we won't have school on Thursday. So if they win Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock, we'll have the broadcast for you Wednesday. Now, if they don't win, unfortunately, we won't have the broadcast for you Wednesday at all, but we will have a live 30-minute episode of The Ronnie Show, special edition that will air at 7:30 Wednesday night, 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern. So join us for that. We'll go through, we'll review the games, it might not be 30 minutes. We'll, review the game, take a look at other sports, and depending on who wins this game tonight, it could be an elimination game Wednesday night when we come back to see you guys, because, tonight's game 2, game 3 is Monday, game 4 is Tuesday, and then Game 5 is Wednesday. Now, next time we'll have another one of these gigantic streams is when it will be an elimination scenario in the World Series. That could happen as early as Tuesday, or that could happen as late as next Friday. Now, next Friday will be kind of like what happened last night. We'll be down here at about 11 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm hoping we'll be here on the dot at 11 p.m., but it could be, 5-10 minutes past like it was last night. So, yeah, that's what's kind of going on next week. And then next Saturday, this time next Saturday night, we'll be back at the Tyson when Tri-City is in town, and they're going to play us. Or, no, I think that might actually be Sioux Falls, not... Okay, this is not good if I don't know who we're playing next Saturday. It's Lincoln next Saturday night, which we will have in town. Coverage of that will start at 6:55, 5:55 Central Time. That's when the pregame show will start for that. That I know for a fact we'll be there for. It's the Wednesday game. Now, if we win Monday afternoon with the volleyball game, and then, okay, they're getting back. So, possibly, if our volleyball team wins Monday afternoon, it'll be 11:55 a.m. Eastern Time. Not p.m., a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to get back to the game right now. Final period of action, potentially, unless somehow Sioux City comes back and ties it up and we head to overtime. But we'll see what happens. So, yeah. All right. Let's go back to the action. Curtis Anderson has the call for that right now. Really well in the second period, but they got to get on the scoreboard again. And they need to slowly work down. Our only goal scorer for the Musketeers, it was Easton Zuger, his second goal of the season from Declan Poitras. All right, here we go. On the ice will be Slukinski, Conti and Shahan. Then you got Brownie and Fitzgerald. In net is Pokendorfer. Other side working is Bienton and Russell and Mancini up front. Vladichuk and Gruba. In net is Marinov. Here we go at the face-off at center ice. 20 minutes on the clock. 20 more minutes to try to come from behind for your Musketeers. And the face-off won by Sioux City. Back to Fitzgerald. And now Brown will play it in deep in the Fargo fourth zone. Around the boards, Gruba tries to work it forward up on the left wing side. Sioux City trying to hem them in. And the left side still working the Musketeers. Fargo trying to break free. They've had a hard time against the Musketeer forecheck and their persistent pursuit. Puck is loose, and it's going to be Godbout throwing it at the net. Marinov with that glove, and he'll hold on. Just 24 seconds into the period on 4-1, Sioux City trails. Here comes Poitras, Duran, and Deckhut. Let's see where Fargo comes back with. They're going to go with their top unit. Knuble, Lincoln, Swanson. They are responsible for a brunt of their points tonight on the specialty teams. Face-off coming right of Marinov. Here is Deckhut on the draw. Play it down low, picked up by Stender. Stender from behind his net. He'll lob it forward, taken right back by Deckhut. And now Fargo will get it out to center where Sioux City will capture. Hansen tries to work it forward. It's tied up. Fargo trying to get it in the forward zone. They're going to say offside on the force, I guess. Bobby came across first for Knuble, and then the puck came in second. Face-off in the neutral. And we're sitting with 19:21 to play, period number 3. So Sioux City trailing big. Here's Deckhut's line with Poitras and Duran for the Musketeers. Still Knuble line on the other side. Knuble wins the draw way back to Bozer. Bozer will skate it forward and lost a footing, but he does get it into the Musketeers zone, but he released it before center ice. So they're going to call icing on the call. So I think it was Bozer. He was trying to follow through. He kind of caught an edge, and with that, he got the icing.
Now our two linesmen and our referee having a conversation. Did he follow through? Or did Kokendorfer come away? Now, linesmen saw something in the play, so they are going to take away the icing, and they're going to take a face-off in the Musketeer zone. Face-off coming just left of Kokendorfer's. Knubel's line out there, deck cut on the other side. And here's the face-off, trying to get the face-off. Deck cut lunges forward. They don't drop the puck. They'll try it again. Face-off won by Fargo. Out to the blue line. Walking forward is Bozer. Bozer's shot gets it through traffic. Doesn't get it on net, though. Musketeers looking to track it. Here's Link. Link hands it off to Bozer. Bozer feeds it over right side. Trying to work it is Swanson. Sioux City swats at it. Now Link in the left wing corner. Trying to play the slot. Hacked over to the right wing corner. Trying to put pressure right now, Fargo. And Sioux City will pick it up. They'll lob it into space, and here they come on the right wing side. Here's Deckut. He'll enter the zone on the right wing. Digs in through traffic on the right circle. Looking for a centering pass. Picked up Hansen. Whips the shot off the mark over left wing side. Trying to keep the zone. Duran, nice job going. Hansen a hammering shot and a glove save once again by Marinoff. Glove looking good. 18:34 to play. Period number 3. With Sioux City trailing by the score of 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Here's Kessler's line out there. He's got Scholl and Conley right now. They got it switched up a little bit. Fargo going with. Oh, the face-off coming. Oh, that's going to be Smolin with Skalos and Benz. Face-off coming just left. And the face-off is loose. Sioux City trying to track it. Comes out to the blue line. Suger takes a shot. Got blocked. Over left wing side, tracked down as Fargo tries to clear. They feed it out. Nice launch. Trying to find Bentz, and now Sioux City will lob it back the other way. Conley chases after. Centering pass out front. It got deflected. Here comes Fargo. Fargo trying to go back and forth. Smolin now dishes it forward. Popped high in the air. Bouncing puck. Nice play coming to Conley. Conley for the Musketeers. Over to Kessler. Kessler comes in trying to make a play, and he got scooped away on the puck. Sioux City, Fargo off the bench is going to be Yavash, and Sioux City will throw it in deep. After the puck is Strand. Strand behind the net, trying to recover with Pierre. Here's Nicholas out there with his group now. He'll try to keep the zone alive, and now the play is thrown down into the Musketeer zone where Lepinin, well, it's going to be an icing call. A little too much on that, it's clear. Face-off coming in the Fargo zone this time with 17:40 left in the third. Sioux City out shooting Fargo 28-17, but trailing 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. So with the icing, of course, Fargo has to keep their 5 out there. Sioux City will keep their 5 anyway. They're fresh with Nicholas and Strand and Pierre. Pierre, the trigger man, on top of that circle, looking for the one-timer. Face-off coming just right. Face-off down low. Palatichuk will wrap it around, trying to activate Yavash, but again, it's going to be called icing again as it could not catch Yavash on the run, so a face-off all the way down again. Same 5 have to stay out there once again. And that's Wallace and Yavash. Bentz is out there right now. I think he's on midline change. Here's a face-off coming just right of Baranoff. Nicholas will take the draw once again. 17:32 to play. Period number 3. Sioux City trails by 3. And the face-off over to the boards. The Musketeers trying to work it forward. Now trying to get it straight towards the net. Fargo just looking to clear. Nice job on the boards. Here's Sioux City. And deep shot save. That was Strand. Rebound Palatichuk. Palatichuk tries to drag it out. Benz tries to clear it. And it does come out the center. Sioux City looking to come right back and attack. Here they come across. Brownie caught up on the play. Sioux City tries to keep. It does drag out the center ice. Nicholas now dishes it forward, and Sioux City plays it back in the zone. Baranoff will have it. He'll hand it over to Stender. Stender looks up the ice sheet for Fargo, and now trying to glides it forward. Skates out, trying to dish it in. Offside is going to be the call on the Fargo force. As Russell came across, they were trying to keep Palatichuk on side. Just couldn't do it. Face off in the neutral. 16:50 to play, period number 3. It's 4-1. Sioux City is trailing on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Again, out shooting Fargo 29-17. Here's Lukinski. Slew will take the draw. He'll win it and give it off right side from Fitzgerald and Hansen. Marinoff behind his net tries to feed. Here comes Slew, takes it away from behind the net, trying to center it. It's going to be tracked down. Fargo tries to clear, coming out on the right wing side. Here's Sioux City. And now Fargo. Here's Fitzgerald with the puck. He looks up the ice. Coming across center ice, dishes it off. Here's Slew. Whips a shot, gloved by Marinoff, and a face-off is coming. All right. Here comes the top unit for Fargo. Now they'll get that change they wanted. Swanson, Lincoln, Knuble. Sioux City will have it on the other side with Deckhut and Duran, and it is Poitras. Duran will take the draw. Right-handed shot, so it's offhand. Face-off coming right of Marinoff. And the face-off push forward. Palatichuk will track it for the Fargo Force. And he'll whip it all the way down. This time no icing, as Link will beat the icing down as he was heading a little early on the play. And the puck is tied up right behind the net of the Musketeers. Trying to track it down. Knuble. Sioux City will take it away. And the puck comes out to center where the Fargo Force look to come back at it. Here's Knuble. Knuble feeds Palatichuk. Enters the zone. Drop past the Link over left side. Now a give and go behind the net. Fitzgerald, Sioux City, wraps it forward nicely to Poitras. Poitras launches. Here comes Sioux City and Durant coming across in deep. Looking backhander shot. Save. Rebound and a goal. Sioux City. And that's going to be Deckhut coming in after a nice save by Marinoff on Duran. Deckhut comes up and cleans it up. And Sioux City strikes for the second time. They'll see it here. Great pass. Here's Duran coming in right side. Backhander stopped, bobbled, and now the puck goes in the net. They're going to say, they're going to take a look at it. Did he kick it in? But he was going with momentum. I don't know how. It isn't a kicking motion, I'll tell you that, but will they call it? It is under review. We'll see. If it's cheers, it means they're going to wave it off, of course, on the road. And if there's boos, Sioux City has struck with a goal by Sam Deckhut. Does it look like momentum pulled him into the net? And the question is, did it go off a stick? Did it go off a skate blade? It went off a body part. And it comes to kicking motion, I always have a question mark because you got to go, did he have a swinging kicking motion or not? That's a judgment call. It's a goal. Sam Deckhut tracks down his second goal of the season. Sioux City now trails by 2. Time of the goal is going to be 4 minutes and 27 seconds. Now keep her going. Durant comes in. Backhander, puck loose. And a goal. Face off at center ice. Kessler pushes it forward. There goes Conmee. Let's see if Sioux City can get a good shift after the goal. Kessler in the right wing corner. Saucers it back to Smith. Lobs it over to the circle. Sioux City trying to pressure. Left side. Taking a shot. Saved. Cover up. And a penalty coming up. Sioux City will have a power play as Conmee got taken to the ice after the play. And Sioux City has struggled on their power play. Let's see if this will do it. The Musketeers will have the man advantage. Time of the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino power play, 4 minutes and 41 seconds. Fargo Force player. It's probably roughing. Let's see what they signal on it. No, it's a trip. And it's going to be on Napier. So Sioux City will have the man advantage. Now they're 0 for 5 on the power play. And they've given up a shorthanded goal. Last night they were 1 for 3, and they didn't give up a power play goal. So here's Deckhut with Duran, Godbout, Brownie, Conmee. Face off over to the corner now on the board. Sioux City plays it down low. Hustling is Stender. He's looking to clear it. He'll send it, airs it all the way down 200 feet. Here comes Brown in a hurry. He'll chop at it. I think a little chop on Russell. Here's a drop pass. Here's Godbout. And Russell, I don't know, it kind of bumped into Kokendorf or took it off the mouth a little bit. Here's Godbout in the forward zone as Sioux City trying to set up the man advantage. And boy, could they use a power play goal. This would make things awfully interesting, but Fargo has the puck nonetheless. And they'll play a little keep away and now look to send it down. Minute 17 left in the man advantage, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino power play. Here comes Brown coming across. Brown lobs it in down low. Left wing side. And now hack free. Picking it up is Gruba. Boy, Fargo's been terrific on the penalty kill. And waving out front, shot and a goal. Another shorty. Sioux City fell asleep and they got nailed for it. Yeah, that should not happen. Fargo hustled. No one picked up the man, and burying it is Bengini. And boy, that Sioux City effort to come back and cut it to 4-2. The specialty teams have been not good. And now Axel Mangbo's going to come in. And Kokendorfer, it's not on him. So Axel's just going to come in relief just to kind of help the cause, as that is not on Kokendorfer. That's on his specialty teams. The specialty teams for Sioux City, let's just be honest, they've been terrible. 2 short-handed goals and 3 power play goals. And Sioux City still on the power play for 38 seconds. Sioux City's going to switch up their power play completely right now because the coaches have to be really frustrated. Fargo, give them credit, though. They very aggressive and with a lot of confidence. And then they have 2 short-handed goals. Here comes Poitras. Poitras in deep. He's cut off on the play, and Fargo looks to clear it. Musketeers, a lot of wind out of the sail after just a terrific effort to claw back to a 2-goal deficit. Here's Pierre. Pierre digs in. I don't know if they can score a power play here, but Fargo's at full strength. Maybe they just got to play 5-on-5. Fargo trying to drag it back the other way. It's going to be Knubel. Knubel taps it forward, coming across left side. Swanson to Link. Pass down low, a nice deflection, and just missing, though. A good play by the Force. Out front again, a shot fought off by Mango. Sioux City now out to the blue line. Napier walks all the way across. Poitras will guard. Here's Napier with a wide open spot. A shot kicked over left wing side. Musketeers, wind out of their sail right now. They got to regroup. There's still hockey left in this one. Musketeers, Poitras. I know, it's just frustrating to give up those goals. 2 short-handed goals, and a shot ricochets off the high glass, and now covered up behind the net. Sioux City will have it. Here's Slukinski. Battles it forward to Poitras. And it's played down the ice. Napier will track it down for the Fargo Force. And now Sioux City. Here is Kessler. Kessler dishes forward to Scholl. Now Fargo trying to clear it. Sioux City, nice takeaway, but now Fargo will get it back. Here's Smolin, risks one in. It's kicked aside by Mangbo. Another shot, nice glove by Mangbo. Extras after the play. And Yavash, big strong kid trying to fight. He gets shoved back. 11:53 to play in the period. We have a timeout on the ice. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 5-2, Sioux City trails on the RP Constructors scoreboard on Fox Sports Radio 620. KMNS, Sioux City.
A healthy smile makes you happier, more confident. So what should you expect from your dentist? At Summit Dental Health, we believe you deserve a compassionate team, providing affordable dental care in convenient hours and locations that accommodate your schedule. Summit Dental Health.
Whoa. Holy crap. Okay. Look at that. You're seeing me again. There we go. Right now he's leading 3-0 at the end of the third inning. Well, now they're in the top of the fourth inning. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Bryce Harper is up at bat right now. Let's go back to the game.
Sioux City trails on the RP Constructors scoreboard. they don't come back in this one, it's going to be a frustrating trip. Not because they lost. It's kind of how they are losing. Shorthanded goals. One is bad. Two is that second one was not good. And then 3 power play goals. So all specialties scores. Sioux City is 5-on-5. They've scored both their goals. So strong effort. Gosh, they really worked hard to get back, and then they gave up that shorty. Yeah, it's just not their night, I guess. You know, so, I mean, their power play and penalty kill looked terrific last night. And tonight, something Fargo has done, maybe aggressive-wise, really propelled them in this game. 11:53 to play in the period. Sioux City trails by 3 again. Here's Nicholas line. Against Tanner Wallos on the other side. Trying to drop the puck. Face-off won by Sioux City. Back to Strand. And now played forward. And that's a nice dish coming from Brown. Now to Pierre. Pierre skates strong. Walks in. Looks in. Fires a shot. Another save by Marinoff. And right out, those extras after the play. Yeah, just trying to get in there. Trying to find a loose puck. Sioux City has outshot Fargo 34-21. And I would have a nice guess of outchancing 5-on-5 something fierce. Face-off coming left of Marinoff. Strand will take the draw this time. Max will dig in. I wonder if his folks are here. It's not a bad trip from Rosso. Usually you say everything's a long trip from Rosso, but not up here. Fargo on the draw. Stender will have Sioux City. Takes it away off a skate blade. Oh, that was close. They could have just shuffled it in. Here's Fargo coming across. They're cut off on the play. There's Nicholas. Now it's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald down dishing out. Fargo comes across. Big check applied. And now extras going on right now away from the play. And Sioux City going after Russell. And a couple whistles. As Russell came in and came up high on a check. And then Sioux City jammed them back. And now we'll have a penalty, I guess, on Sioux City. And it might be coincidental on Russell. Time of penalties, 8 minutes and 49 seconds. Probably roughing a piece, roughing and roughing. There you go. We'll skate 4-on-4 right now. Now, question mark coming up. Well, unless there's more on the penalties, referee over there, and now trying to get this thing going here. They're going to take a face-off. I don't know how you're playing it in the zone of the Musketeers. Oh, they got a double minor on the Musketeers. Double minor on the Musketeers, and that is going to be a power play coming up. It's Nick Pierre, so it is a 5-on-4, and yet another power play. I don't know why you don't make those equal, call it good. Both teams cracking each other, and now the referee's going to have to come over and explain to Coach Kirshner and the gang about this because, I mean, it's guys hitting each other, and it's really an opportunity just to cool off a couple hotheads. Strand has to go. He's going to go serve the second of the double minor on Pierre, I guess. Face-off coming in the Musketeer zone. And the face-off. Well, Sioux City, they've given up 3 power play goals tonight. And so they'll play it all the way down. And they've been playing terrific on the penalty kill, too. Sioux City on a takeaway deep is going to be Conmee. Now that cut after it. Here comes Fargo. It's just one of those nights. Here's Knubel, comes across, dishing in. Shot wide, now behind the net. Comes out, Palatichuk with it. Hands it over to Knubel. Knubel walking forward, shot off the mark. Tracking down his own puck in the right wing corner. Knubel looking to cycle it down to Swanson. Swanson back to Knubel. Knubel on the half wall. Dishes out, Palatichuk looks. Brings it back, Knubel on the right. Back to Palatichuk. They'll flank it off left side now, looking at Miettinen, and now dishing over right side. They found the bumper, and they work it to the right side. Knubel. Now Hansen tries to wave after it, trying to get it clear. Fargo keeps it in. A bouncing puck over left side. Sioux City battling right now. Here's Knubel again. He's got 2 goals. He's looking for a Hattie. And down low is Link. Link now dishes off. Now Miettinen top over right side. Knubel. Pinball left side. Shot on a goal. And that's going to be Miettinen's second goal of the game. It's a power play. And so you got 6 goals, 4 on the power play, 2 shorthanded. One of those games. And Sioux City just couldn't get the clear. It was a nice job by Fargo to keep. So power play number 4. Yeah, and see, that's the tough part for Mangbo. They were looking for the shot. It went off a skate blade, but right over to the stick of Miettinen. And Werner tracks down. I think that's his 3rd point, 2nd goal. 6-2, Sioux City trails. They got it down to 4-2, close to making it 4-3. And then really, I think it's that second shorty that really kills. I mean, momentum on giving up a shorty is huge, but then giving up 2, it's monstrous. Here's the Musketeers. Here is Godbout trying to play it forward. Got to play hard. Keep going. Here's Godbout. Dish it off. Kessler coming across. And dishing it down low into the right wing side. That's where Brown is pinching down. Kessler is there. Sioux City. Now Fargo comes back the other way. Longacre. Scholl playing on the D spot right now, covering up Brownie as he was trying to make a play. Puck to the net. Longacre hacked around. Puck is loose. They'll bank it off the glass. Comes out to center ice. A chase for the puck is Scholl. 9:08 left in this game. Sioux City down 6-2. Into the right wing corner. Yavash over the left side is Wallows. Play it out to the blue line now. And Musketeers take a swat at it. Now Smith off the boards. Playing it down as Fran. Fran chasing after it. Trying to make a break on the left side. Coming towards the net, cut off. Nicholas is there. He'll center it, but nobody there. Here comes Fargo, looking to work it right back. Play into the right wing corner. Sioux City battling. Out to center ice. Here's Zuger. Zuger will chip and chase. And Marinoff wants to hack it around the boards. The Musketeers and Nicholas after it. Fargo trying to get it through traffic. Sioux City plays it back. 8:18 left in the 3rd. Musketeers, and here they come with Slew. Slew takes the puck away, and now hacked on the play. Now gives it down low, left wing side. Trying to find Lepinen. Lepinen looks, taps it forward, and funny, a shot ends up off a Slew's stick. It was kind of a lofty or a softy shot, but hey, nonetheless, here comes Fargo. They'll chip and chase. J.P. Turner, veteran on this team. They got a lot of veterans on the forward position. Sioux City will work it forward. Godbout drags in deep. Taken back. Fargo will play it out to center. 7:40 left here in the 3rd. Sioux City trailing 6-2 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Musketeers will play it in deep. Link is back there to help, trying to break it out against the Musketeer forecheck. Slew centering pass, looking for Duran in the left wing corner. Nice look. Sioux City still trying to play hard. And here comes Fargo with some space. Here's Link, a shot, kicked aside by goaltender Bangbo. Bangbo in relief. Pokendorfer, not a lot of help when it came to specialty teams. And now Sioux City trying to swat it down low, and now comes out to center ice with Brown. Brown across, dishes, Deckut gives it right side, Duran. Now Brownie behind the net, looking out front, pass off the mark, out to center ice. Longacre. He'll dish it forward, taken back by Knubel. Knubel comes across. And he'll look to feed it. Shot, and a save by Mangbo. A face-off coming to his left side. 6:40 left in the 3rd period. Sioux City trails 6-2. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Musketeer Hockey on Fox Sports Radio 620. KMS, Sioux City.
The Wheelhouse is the best place to go for the sports junkies out there. The Wheelhouse.
I shouldn't have to do that every time because then it messes up the camera. See, look at that. Anyway, yeah, right now, as you can hear, Musketeers, it's not looking good right now. I mean, it looked good from the start, but now every single goal that the Musketeers have let in has either been on a power play or on a shorthanded goal on special teams. Right now, it's the bottom of the fourth inning in the baseball game. There was a bunt by Chaz McCormick that went foul. 0-1 with 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth, 3-0. Houston leads. Let's get back to the game.
6-2 is the score on the RP Constructors scoreboard. 6:40 left. And so got to get through it. And just chalk it up to a bad night of specialty teams. All 6 goals happen on specialty teams for Fargo. 4 power plays, 2 shorthanded. Here's a face-off coming just left of Magbo. Sioux City will have the puck. Skating forward is Zuger, who has a goal tonight. Dishes it up to Scholl. Scholl, now Zuger, comes across right side. Plays it in. There's Scholl after it in the left wing corner. Sawyer digs in, trying to track it down on the forecheck. Working hard as usual. And now played over to the right wing side. Guess who was over there? Scholl just comes in looking to steal that puck and with help with Kessler. Fargo on the breakout. 6:10 to play in the period. Sioux City is trailing big. Trying to work it forward. Musketeers will take the puck. And here's Lepidin up left side. Godbout off skate blades. Nicely kept. Hacked at by Zuger. And now he'll just throw it back in. Rattle around. There's Godbout sneaking in. Left wing corner with the puck. Looking for a centering pass. He'll cycle it off to Nicholas, trying to feed it out to Loftus. Loftus right side. Shot in traffic. Deflects over left wing side. Down low is Loftus. Keeping it in. There's Godbout. Godbout and now Conmee. Conmee now off the boards. Now it's Nicholas, the third man of the forwards. And Sioux City just trying their darndest to keep on going. 5:20 to play in the period. Sioux City trailing big. Musketeers, Fargo 4. Sioux City rattles it out to center ice. Going to be tracked down by Stender. Stender in his own zone. And now in the breakout, here's Fargo. Fargo working off right wing side. The fourth play it in. The Musketeers looking to collapse. Work it right back the other way. Out the center ice is Hendricks, and puck is going to be flung in deep off the backboard. Hacked around the boards. Fargo looking to pick it up on the right wing side is going to be Mangini. Gives it off to Russell. Russell back and forth looking, and now digging in is Mangini. Here is a play up the right wing side. Started with Brown, now with Duran. Duran will enter the zone on the left wing. Dishes it down across. Fargo plays it out to center. Sioux City swats it back. Trying to curl it across. Nice job. Poitras taking off the puck. Here comes pursuit. Now it's going to be Duran trying to sneak it in short side. Now Benny has it in the left wing corner. Out to Smith. Smith down. Oh, puck is deflected out to center, and that's where Brownie has it. And Brown plays it forward. Here comes Deckut. He'll play it deep. 4 minutes left in regulation. Sioux City trailing by 4. And Fargo, here's takeaway nicely. Zuger, strong play, and here comes Fargo again. Here's Knuble. He'll throw it across. Musketeers play it forward. Looking for numbers. Lukinski comes across over right side. That's going to be Strand. Strand in deep, now below the goal line. Defensively is Kahn. Kahn now, and they'll give it off, and they'll look to skate it out. Kahn lost his edge, and Sioux City will take it away. Here comes Strand, looking across. Shot! Oh, so close. Sioux City trying to get on the board at least one more time before we're done. 6-2 is the score. Sioux City trails. But just keep on working. Gotta keep working as they push forward on the season. Sioux City will come away with a split on the season, on the series, I should say, on the weekend. And they tried to come back, but they just couldn't have any answers to Fargo's power play. And they couldn't find any answers on their power play tonight. So here's Sioux City looking in. That's Godbout, puck poked away Now on the left wing side, Fargo trying to track it is Gruba. Gruba now, he's tied up. Sioux City, just a workhorse is Scholl again. Puck is thrown down the ice. It rattles down. It slows down too much. So no icing. Picked up by Hansen. Hansen will skate. He'll come up on the right wing side. Hansen dishes it all away. Tracking it down, the Musketeers and the Fargo Force. We have 2:20 left in regulation. Fargo's going to improve on their record to 6-2-0-1. Sioux City will go to 3-4-2. Longacre taps it forward. Conmee pops it off the board. Here comes Conmee trying to feed it up towards Strand. Picked up back by Fargo. 2 minutes left in regulation. They'll throw it down the ice. Puck out of play. And a little extras away from the play. 1:58 left. So we'll take a face-off all the way down. Looks to be in the Fargo 4 zone. And you just want to get this baby done, get on the bus, regroup for Wednesday morning. 11 o'clock, the Musketeers take on Sioux Falls. Had a great battle with Sioux Falls last weekend, a 3-2 win on Pink of the Rink night. Sioux City on the draw over to the boards. Fargo trying to clear. Sioux City, there's Strand trying to take a shot. Popped in the air, now curled. There's Strand, a shot, and another glove save by Marinoff. Sioux City out shooting Fargo 35-24, but Fargo outscoring Sioux City 6-2 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Face-off coming in the forced zone. There's Nicholas on the draw for the Musketeers. And Fargo will win this draw this time, and Kahn will have it. Getting some of their guys out there. Their blue liners trying to get some experience towards the end here. Sioux City will turn them over, though, and now Strand after it. Now Napier will track it, looking to clear it. Can't do it. Sioux City will hack at it. Longacre down low. Nice job. Sioux City plays it over now. Duran hands it off, trying to play it. Sioux City down to 1:16 left in regulation. Nice check applied by Nicholas. Here comes Lepinen. He'll skate through traffic, comes across. Still on it towards the net. Scrambles, checked up on the boards. And the Musketeers trying to play it out front. It's going to be covered up with extras going on, and more words to be had between Lepinen and Yavash. And we'll see some penalties to clear this hotheads out there between the two. Let's see, goes off. It might be coincidentals. Yeah, a slashing call. I guess just one on Sioux City. Well, 58 seconds left. Not sure how you don't come up with coincidentals. Another power play opportunity for Fargo in this game. They called a slashing on Sioux City and no penalty on the other side. Yavash is the guy who usually starts up. He's a big, strong, physical guy. That's kind of his game. But he didn't pick up a penalty, apparently. So 8 power plays for Fargo, 6 for Sioux City. 14 power plays. No flow in this game when it comes to 5-on-5. And Sioux City, they play well 5-on-5. So there we go. Face off on the circle. Trying to kill this thing off. Fargo will come to the net and now chop forward. And we got extras going on right now. And Yavash is coming and going after Poitras. He's going to be tackled from behind and played up on the board. That's how things work when you let things go. There's Poitras going after Poitras. Yavash took his gloves off to go and fight with 54 seconds left. You know what that is? It's a suspension and an idiotic penalty to take. Off the draw, played forward, knife, and then hacked. And then Yavash goes right after Poitras, and he just tried to throw his stick at him. Well, we'll see that video heading to the league. He tried to spear him, took his gloves off, and then tried to fight him. That should be a game misconduct at the very least. It's 7-2. I guess the puck got chipped in nicely, but Poitras gave a little shove to the guy, and Yavash came unglued. And are you kidding me? This made this thing delay some more. Apparently, Yavash didn't feel like he was involved in the game enough, so he thought he would go after Poitras. Poitras just shoved the guy, shoved him, and Yavash tried to spear him, threw his glove down, and tried to go after him and fight him. Now, whether they get it right now, there was plenty video to show what happened after Poitras jabbed at the other guy. Let's see if they show the video again. Here it comes, in deep, chopping at it, giving a crack, and now here comes Yavash, taking his gloves off and chasing after him. You see it a little later. He actually takes a stick and tries to spear him. They're having long discussions on what they're seeing right now, and this game got out of hand when it didn't need to be. If you would have went coincidental penalties like you should have, Yavash would have been in the penalty box instead of attacking players. Scalos got the power play goal. By the way, that's 5 power plays and 2 shorthanded goals. I guess the positive for Sioux City is that you can take solace in that you outplayed them 5-on-5. We got 54 seconds left. Call your penalties, and then let's get this game over with. We'll go warm up the bus and look to head back down south. This has been kind of a frustrating game. Five of 7 Fargo on the power play. Two shorthanded goals. You know, Yavash is a hard, tough guy, but you cannot rip your gloves off, go after a guy, and try to spear him before trying to beat him up. Sorry. We got 54 seconds left. Those gloves come off. It should be a suspension. I don't know why it's taking so long. They want to get it correct, I guess, but, I mean, the game's over. We'll see what the penalties are going to be on. Now the referees are over at the Fargo bench and over at the Sioux City bench discussing the penalties on this. Now, when it turns from defending your player to blowing your gasket, there's a big difference. So 2 minutes up on the board for Poitras. That was the hit after he scored the goal. And we'll wait on the penalty on Yavash. I'm not sure. Got nothing on the board right now. Sioux City with 4 skaters out there. I think it should be 4-on-4, I guess. Game is over. 4 skaters aside. Well, they don't have a penalty up there for Yavash yet. Oh, they're going to skate 5. 5 on 4. Oh, boy. So Sioux City will send it down. This has been an interesting game, to say the least. Boy, if we didn't have all these penalties and power plays, Sioux City would be a lot happier. Here comes Hendricks. They'll pop it forward, and Sioux City will send it down. 35 seconds left. So I guess Yavash just got a 10-minute misconduct with no penalty for a power play included. Interesting, to say the least. We'll see what the stat says after they're done. The guy ripped his gloves off, went after Poitras, tried to get him with a stick, and but that's how it works sometimes. We're out of time. That will do it. And a frustrating loss for your Sioux City Musketeers. But we'll take a break. We'll come back and recap. You're listening to Musketeer Hockey on Fox Sports Radio 620. KMNS Sioux City.
At Fremont Tire and T&W Tire, expect the best service that we can provide every time.
Don't expect plush waiting areas with foo-foo coffees.
Do expect quality products at fair prices.
Don't expect pressed white shirts and manicured nails.
Do expect reliable auto repairs from shocks and tires to oil changes and brakes.
And don't expect Chandler to...
Welcome back, everybody, here to the studio. This will officially start our post-game show. It was obviously a very tough night for Sioux City down there in Fargo. I mean, the refs were just not on their side tonight. Which, are they ever in any Sioux City games? I don't think so. They just want to give some crap to the defending the defending Clark Cup champions, I guess. But then yet again, it's Lily, so I don't know why we should be completely surprised that all this happened tonight. But, yeah. Anyway, let's get started with our little post-game show that will include us. Right now, the big game going on is Game 2 of the World Series, bottom of the 5th inning. Houston's up by a score of 3-0. Jeremy Pena is up there at bat, 0-2 count, bottom of the 5th with no outs. So, yeah, I've just kind of been checking in on Facebook because there's this group on there. It's the USHL discussion group. Of course, that's the league the Muskies are in. And people are freaking out, bro. Oh, my God. Like, people just gotta chill sometimes. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, Lily's in Fargo. He's calling a good game. So, I mean, you know, refs are a bit, but, you know, oh, boy. Oh, my God. Anyway, let's just get to all the crap show that happened tonight. I mean, you kind of have no choice, especially right there at the end. Holy crap on a cracker. Well, let's just go through the 51 penalties that were in here. It says 14, but if you count them up, there are 8, 10, 14, 18 penalties in total. You know what? What we're going to do is that we're just going to go through players who did get penalties and name how many penalty minutes they got on the night. So, we'll start with the Musketeers. Nick Pierre, 8 minutes. Grant Slukinski and Sawyer Scholl with 2 minutes. Sam Decott got 2 minutes. Ben Duran got 2 minutes. Ben Poitras got 4 minutes, excuse me. Jacob Napier got 4 minutes. Leo Gruba got 2 minutes. Werner Mietnin got 2 minutes. Boris Skalos is getting 2 minutes. Charlie Russell got 2 minutes. Herman Yavish, complete and total bum, 12 minutes. JP Turner 2 minutes, and that was it. I know, and I'm looking at some of the comments in the USHL discussion group right now, and people are defending Lily. Well, how do you call 18 penalties in one game? Like, how do you do that? I know, my hair's kind of like falling out. And it looks like it's like gray or white or whatever. It's not. Yeah. Why do you call 18 penalties with like 60-something% of them going up against one team? Now, you know, multiple teams take multiple penalties. I mean, every game. But, come on now. I mean, if they're nonsense crap, then why call them? Like, come on. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Oh, by the way, 4 of those minutes that Nick Pierre got was a roughing double minor. So, he didn't even, and guess what? That was served by Max Strand. You know, when Lily when Lily is a referee in these games, expect weird crap to happen. You know, like last week when there were 6 guys in one penalty box and 3 in another. I don't know how you can necessarily defend that, but I mean, if you have evidence, I mean, I'd love to see it, but you know, when you got weird people, you know, who are defending him, I mean, it causes a bit of a stir. Okay. But yeah, we're going to go through all the goals now. I mean, it really isn't necessary to do that. I feel like I'm just wasting my time if I do. So we're just not even going to talk about that game any further. We're going to go through some other games that happened in the USHL, plus from other sports all across the country when we come back right after this. Don't go away.
It certainly is a big bun. It's a very big bun. Big, fluffy bun. It's a very big, fluffy bun.
Where's the beef? Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun. Where's the beef? At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun. Hey, where's the beef?
I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Oh yeah, something in my eye. I'm good. Probably not. No, I'm probably not good. I'm a little salty, is what I am. You can say that for sure. But you know, the refs are calling a crap game. I mean, what really can you do? But yeah, we're just gonna forget that game ever happened. Just so you know. 7-2 the final score. It was there. Let's see some other scores. Chicago, man, all 7 of their goals coming in the first period in a 7-1 victory against Green Bay in Green Bay. We're just not even going to go through that one either. 5-2 Dubuque beat Waterloo earlier this afternoon. Then Cedar Rapids beat Des Moines 3-0. Man, it was a beatdown everywhere you look. I mean, Muskegon is beating Madison right now 2-1. That game's probably closer than all the other ones going on right now. 5-1 is the score at the end of the second period. Lincoln is at Tri-City. Or Tri-City's leading 5-1, I should say. I mean, so everywhere you look, except for maybe the Muskegon and Madison game, it's been a total beatdown. One team's had total control of absolutely everything. Okay, Bregman just hit a ball into left center, and it's a home run. A 2-run home run. Houston just took the lead 5-0. This is all happening live right now as we speak. By the way, just so you know, I'm looking for the one note card I just used to cover over the screen, but now for some reason I can't find it now. When we go to commercial break, I'll put it over there again, and then I'll play the commercial like that. Why in the What in the world did I do with that card? That'll be a new name for a game show coming up this summer here on RVN. What did I do with that card? Is it sticking behind my back? Here, I don't... Okay. That's strange. I just hope to God there aren't any ghosts down here. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we've been on the air now for a little over an hour and a half. Now's not the time for ghosts, but not yet at least. Once we get later into the night, obviously, they'll pop out at some point. All right, yeah. This is the marathon we've had, the Halloween marathon. This is how kind of we've been keeping track of stats, so you will not be seeing those at all. Spoiler alerts, right? There we go. There! Holy crap. There we go. Alright, let's get into some other games throughout the world, or throughout the United States, I should say, besides that one. Alright, right now, current games that are going on in the NHL, the Avalanche are leading the Islanders by a score of 3-2, 12:40 left to go in the third. At the end of the second, the Capitals beat the Predators 1-0. Two games that will be starting here in just a few minutes. Oilers at the Flames, and then the Penguins are at the Kraken. Right now it is 8:52 here in the Midwest, 9:52 out in the East, 6:52 out on the West Coast, and 2:52 a.m. in London, England right now. The Rangers beat the Stars 6-3 earlier today. Panthers beat the Senators 5-3. Lightning beat the Sharks 4-3. Sabres beat the Blackhawks in overtime 4-3. Red Wings beat the Wild by a score of 2-1. The Kings beat the Maple Leafs by a score of 4-2. The Hurricanes beat the Flyers by a score of 4-3 in overtime. Then the Canadiens beat the Blues 7-4. All right, end of the fifth inning. In Game 2 of the World Series, we head to the sixth with a 5-0 lead after Alex Bregman's home run there. All right. NBA games going on. Well, that were going on. There's still a few going on. 41.2 left to go in the game. The Pacers will take a win against the Nets 125-116. Right now in the third, basically at the end of the third, we'll call it that. 76ers leading against the Bulls 90-87. 8:48 left to go in the fourth. The Bucks are leading the Hawks by a score of 99-94. The Thunder are beating the Mavericks 35-30. The Jazz beat the Grizzlies 44-41. They're leading right now in the second quarter. Other games that happened earlier tonight: Kings beat the Heat 119-113. That was earlier this afternoon. And then the Hornets beat the Warriors 120-113. Top 25 action going on in college football at the end of the third quarter. Tennessee beating up on Kentucky 37-6. Let's see, will they take down the goalposts after this game? I don't know. Oh god. I don't know. I don't think they should have been fined. I mean, it's been a tradition that goes back way. In fact, they did that in the pros all the time. I don't know. I don't think they should have been fined for it. I mean, it's a classic, thing to do. I mean, they did that all the time back in the 60s, but 60s and 70s and stuff like that. I don't know why they got fined for that, to be honest with you. I mean, we're just going to move on for that. USC's leading Arizona in the third quarter, 31-29. In the third quarter there, too, as well. Michigan is beating Michigan State 67. Boy, I'm really tired. We're not even through. We're about 2/3 of the way done with our game. Almost 2/3 of the way done with the game. Right? Yeah, we're gonna be here all the way up until how do you want to say it? really up until the game is over. Oh, one of my YouTubers that I watch, his name's WKP8 Cincinnati, which go subscribe to him. I guess now he's doing a live sort of reaction. Well, that's basically what we're doing here, but I'm talking about like football and hockey and stuff too. So yeah, Ole Miss is beating Texas A&M right now, 17-14, 3:14 left to go on the third. And then Pittsburgh's leading North Carolina 17-14 at the half. Game that will be starting here in about 45 minutes. Stanford's at UCLA. Then earlier today, Georgia beat Florida 42-20. Ohio State beat Penn State 44-31. TCU beat West Virginia 41-31. Oregon beat California 42-24. Kansas State beat Oklahoma State 48-zip. Louisville beat Wake Forest 48-21. Notre Dame beat Syracuse 41-24. Illinois beat Nebraska 26-9. UCF is beating UCF beat Cincinnati 25-21. Missouri beat South Carolina 23-10. So now the top of the sixth inning now with the top of the order. Kyle Schwarber's up to bat right now and an 0-1 count. All right. So yeah, next long live stream. Okay. So yeah, next time we have kind of a long live stream like this for the World Series game is when there is an elimination scenario. Now that could happen as early as Tuesday night. Could be a sweep right now the way things are going right now. This could potentially go to Game 5 unless Houston gives up a 5-run lead like they did last night. We all kind of saw that unfold a little bit with a JT Real Muto home run. They're in the top of the 10th. But yeah, it could be either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. Now, I'm kind of hoping this doesn't go to a Game 7 because that would also be the same night as the Muskies being in town facing Lincoln. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping and praying that, I don't have to do a long form live stream of that because what I want to do is that, because then what I'll have to do then is that we'll have the hockey game, of course, and then usually we go out after the game with a few of our friends and, kind of have dinner like that. And usually by the time we get back, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I really don't want to have to come back down here and do like an hour and a half live stream because then that's just, ugh. I don't think I'm really capable of necessarily doing that right now. So, I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, if this World Series happens to go to a Game 7, then after the hockey game Saturday night, we will have a live stream of the rest of the game. That live stream probably won't start until at least 10:30, 10:15, 10:30ish if we do happen to do that stream. So, yeah. And it's already going to be a rush to get to the hockey game because me and my mom go, and sometimes my dad. Only for special events does my dad go. Like Pink in the Rink, which happened, this past Saturday night. Or last Saturday night. He went, so... Because my mom gets off work at 5:30 and the game starts at 6:05. So we might not even make the exact time I'm supposed to be on the air. I'll have to see. Then, of course, the Musketeers play Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. That's going to be a school day game. So what's going to happen is that they're going to have a whole bunch of schools coming to the Tyson to watch the game. So it should be pretty interesting. And I may, depending on how things go, I may or may not have school that Wednesday. Now, the reason why is because, oh, here's JT Real Muto up at bat. Because my high school is in state volleyball right now. So if they win Monday night, they play Wednesday, we wouldn't have school. Now, if they win Wednesday, then we won't have school Thursday, which is the next time they play. Which, in that case, who knows what will happen then. I'm hoping that Monday they will win so that I wouldn't have to miss school for the game Wednesday. But obviously, if they don't win Monday, I'll have to go to school Wednesday, which means I would miss the game. But, you know, if that happens, 8:30, 7:30 Central, we'll recap the game and recap everything else that's going on, you know, with the World Series and stuff. Unless it is an elimination situation Wednesday night, it'll be 8:30, 7:30 Central, just going by whatever. Which it could potentially be, I don't know, unless the series gets tied up at 2 games apiece and stuff. But, you know, if one team has the series 3-1, then obviously I'll be live streaming, you know, that whole sort of, you know. But I might have to, you know, I think at 10 p.m., if it does happen to be any elimination situation Wednesday night, at 10 p.m. I think is when we're going to have to end it, because that's when I'll have to go to bed for school. That is, unless we don't have school Thursday, in which in that case, I'll be down here all night long if I wanted to, but... But yeah, my oh my, we've been going on for nearly 2 hours now. Woo! Okay. So 1-2's the count with Real Muto up to bat. And a swing and a miss for out number 1. Okay, I just... Oh, shoot, I forgot. I threw my drink away. I forgot I was out. Alright, what we're going to do is that I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go get something to drink. Because I'm thirsty. So, yeah, we'll see you for that in a minute.
Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh, and you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Mr. Green? Mr. Green?
Yeah.
You need any help? I just want you to know, I think you're the best ever.
Yeah.
Want my Coke? It's okay, you can have it. No. Really, you can have it. Thanks, Mean Joe.
Welcome back, everybody. I got some drinks now, and I even got a little snack too. These are Rice Krispie treats, but they got like sprinkles inside them too. So good, so good. I know we had a band banquet Wednesday night for the end of marching band, and we put these out, and I think only 2 of them were gone, and we bought 2 big containers of them. That's okay. If nobody wanted them, then okay. Whoa, I just threw it. Thank goodness my dry erase, I have another dry erase board that's down here, so it didn't go on the floor. Just landed on that. Alright, we're going to do what we did last night. Yeah, we're going to do what we did last night. And we're going to watch our own live stream. Oh, wow, we got a hello from, I think that's Andy, I think? Maybe? I don't know. See how it's delayed like this? Like, this is kind of hilarious. I find it hilarious. See how it's delayed like this? Like, this is kind of hilarious. I find it hilarious. See there, you hear that? Yeah, in fact, here, see this. See there, you hear that? I like how we're watching our own stream and it's so delayed like this. Yeah, in fact, here, see this. See, that just happened like 15 seconds ago. Yeah, I like how we're watching our own stream and it's so delayed. I just find it interesting, at least, I don't know. These are good Rice Krispies, I'm telling you that right now. Pitch was down low. Well, okay, I guess he swung at it. I'll give him that one.
Bring up JT real.
Alrighty. Maybe I shouldn't have brought down 3 of them because I'm like addicted to these, I'm telling you. 2-in-1's the count. The Charles McCormick. Another thing too, this Arnold Palmer stuff. This is not sponsored. Yeah, this is Arnold Palmer Light, half and half iced tea and lemonade, and they kind of have it in different colors here. I didn't even realize this came in a can until like 3 weeks ago. So I mean, because I've just seen them big, humongous bottles of it, but I don't know. I guess you learn something new every day. I guess, like they say, the pitch. Oh my God, that scared the out of me. I'm not allowed to cuss on live TV. I'm telling you that right now. It's just my microphone dropped. Thank goodness it wasn't plugged in and into the thing, and it turned up so loud, because then that would have really not been good. You would have heard it all the way out to the bottom. You would have heard it all the way out there. Well, I slammed it down and it like splattered everywhere. That's funny. Mm. Like I said earlier, one of the YouTubers that I watch, his name's WKP8 Cincinnati. Well, that's his YouTube name. His name's Kevin Henry. He's doing a live play-by-play reaction to this too, but he mainly does like game shows and stuff like that, kind of like what we do here. But he's like a huge sports fan, so he's kind of doing his own play-by-play with us. Man, we've been on for almost 2 hours. Holy moly. Sure as heck doesn't feel like 2 hours, I'll tell you that right now. I didn't choose the count. So, about a quarter to 9, right, or a quarter after 9 right now. Alright, how's y'all's night been? How's y'all's weekend been? Let me know. Swing and a miss. Jeez Louise. And that ends the 6th. We head to the 7th with Castellanos, Bohm, and Segura due up. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in just a few moments. Okay, that's just a YouTube ad. That wasn't actually what's supposed to happen, but.
When I grow up, I want to file all day. I want to climb my way up to middle management. Be replaced on a whim. I want to have a brown nose. I want to be a yes man. Yes woman. Yes, sir. Coming, sir. Anything for a raise, sir. When I grow up, I want to be underappreciated. Be paid less for doing the same job. I want sunshine blowing up my dress.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Game 2 of the World Series. It is Saturday night, and that means it's Gigantic Saturday night. Gigantic Saturday, as we call it. So yeah, later tonight, after the game's over, somebody's going to spin for possibly a whole bunch of cash and a new card, potentially. It's going to be a new person who has never been featured. In fact, I adopted her about a month ago. So yeah, just right after the Queen died, we bought her, and yeah. Let's see what else do I want to say. I don't know. I should really have, like I said last time, I should have like topics sort of written down. You know, like as a topic to talk about. I mean, something just came to the top of my mind. Big Brother's coming back to the UK after nearly 5 years off the air in the UK. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably watch more of the British version that and the Australian version than I do our version here. It's just those other versions are just so much better. That might that's just me though. Yeah, right now I'm just partly watching that one that one guy who. Okay. So Framber Valdez still in there. Boy oh boy. And Castellanos is up to bat. Well, earlier this week we had Leslie Jordan die. Yesterday Jerry Lee Lewis died. How he has not hit a home run yet is amazing. Truly, truly amazing. I feel it's coming though. Hopefully it does, because that'd be so funny if I got that live on here. Well, he fouled it, so it's 1-2 now. Or excuse me, it's just 1-1. I thought that was strike 2, but I guess it's only the first strike. Well, I mean, it would help if this thing wasn't in the way. God, let's see. Am I going to be able to get these down here like that? I don't know. Okay, there we go. It's just this Easter decoration we've had hung up for like a while now. To be honest with you, I don't know where we got it, so yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I think we got it at Dollar Tree. It was for every year, me and my sister, for like 4 or 5 years, we would host Easter egg hunts at our house because we live by a whole bunch of kids in our neighborhood. So, and I was all friends with them, so, well, I still am all friends with them. I just don't get to talk to them as much anymore because, now that we're all grown up and we're in middle school and high school and stuff, homework and school activities and, that's kind of all made, all of us getting together kind of difficult, but, I feel like there's going to be this one day, possibly, maybe during the summer, where we're all going to be able to get together and hang out, have a little bit of fun. All right, 3-2 is the count to Nick Castellanos. I mean, you should see the TV we got down here. It's massive. It's like 70 inches or whatever. And, like, it's literally touching the ceiling because it's on, like, 2 small speakers. But, we can see things now, so that's good. Castellanos, the pitch. Bounces one into left center field. That'll be a base hit. He's going to go for 2, and he'll get there no problem. So a double for Castellanos here in the top of the 7th with no outs. Yeah, that was a low one too. So the fact he was able to, kind of get to that one. So that'll bring up, who is that? Alec Bohm. All right, well, they're taking a break on the TV right now, so. Well, a short commercial, let's say that.
Batting average, which Bohm had 280 during the regular season, pretty good average. 13 home runs, 72 RBIs, and he stole 2 bases. So it looks like Valdez is going to stay out there. They've had.
Yeah. So he's just a channel that I watch. He doesn't do any sports commentary like that, but I just. All right, they got Alec Bohm up to bat now. I love his hair, to be honest with you. It's a thing of beauty. From that Rice Krispie, my mouse got all sticky. Pena on over to first for out number 1, but Castellanos advances to third. So Dusty Baker will come out, and I think Valdez is getting pulled. Oh, what a night for him. And the Cleveland crowd, or not Cleveland, Houston crowd, they're just going nuts. I mean, even some of those Philly fans I see are standing up there. Yeah, he just shook the hands of one of the umpires. So Houston, they are making a pitching change. All Valdez in 6 1/3 inning. He only gave up 4 hits and 3 walks, so pretty darn good. And Rafael Montero will take over.
I think tomorrow we're going to be airing our 8th episode. We've already recorded 26. Last few weeks have been pretty immersed with one of my hobbies outside of watching sports and doing.
So yeah, he's just, again, one of the, just somebody I watch, one of my YouTubers. He's only got 355 subscribers, but he definitely has a lot of videos, a lot of content. So kind of a variety, but he mainly does game shows, kind of like what we're doing here. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I gotta find something to fill up all this time, with commercial breaks and stuff. I mean, yeah, I'll take my own whenever I need to, but right now I'm good with where we're at right now. So yeah, we will head now. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, the FIFA World Cup that's coming up here on the 20th in Qatar, or Qatar, however you say it. Yeah, 8 years, gosh. Or I guess it's returning to Fox, I guess is what the... So now Gene Segura is up to bat now. Oh. Segura, oh my God, he absolutely destroyed that. Oh, but it was caught. Oh wow, that was caught too by Diaz and left. I thought that was out. To be honest, but no, it was a sac fly because Castellanos rounded the bases on, or came back home on that one. Boy, oh boy. Could Philly be coming back here in the 7th? I don't think so, but, you know, after what happened last night, I'm very optimistic about it. Oh, we're going to have a pinch hitter now. That's... We're going to have Nick Maton coming in to pinch hit for Matt Vierling. Inside at 97 for... Oh, he swung at it. I completely... Outside, ball number 1. Drive that was caught by Bregman and the top half of the 7th. Boy, it was a drive to opposite field, and Bregman just right there, ready for the catch. Ah. Gosh, it's just the table so far away. Ah! Just ignore what they just did there, okay? He's been streaming since 7:20 tonight. Yeah. Over 2 hours we've been on air. In fact, I did do a 2-hour live stream once, but that was a Muskies game that I had with like no breaks. I mean, there were breaks for like, you know. Yeah, record was 2 hours, 29 minutes, and 35 seconds. We will definitely cross that mark tonight. That was on March 25th, 2018. So this is a 4-year record. Then I think the longest I've ever gone after that was like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and this was for like Musketeers games and stuff like that. When I did first I used to do those live, and now I am back to doing them live. because after like January of 2019, for some reason I couldn't do them live. But I did do like the weekly show and then my NFL show that I did at the time. I did do that live. Then like special videos kind of live. No, that was actually 2020 where I couldn't film it live anymore. I mean, I could film live on like my computer, on my old computer, but the picture would be flipped upside down for some reason. I don't know. My old computer before I had this one was just really weird. There's kind of no way to describe it. But yeah, and that's partly the reason why that I kind of had to film the 4th of July, or 4th of July fireworks show live on my computer like that's because I did not know I could live stream back on my phone until this season started here. So yeah, just so you know. But yeah, well, when we do fireworks, July 4th, then, you know, we'll be back live on my phone. That will probably be a 3 to 4 hour stream, probably. Maybe even 2.5. We'll go up until 11 when the fireworks time expires, because it's from 1 to 10, July 3rd and 4th. Then for New Year's Eve, it's midnight to 12:30, I think. 12 to 12:30. But I don't do fireworks for New Year's Eve. Okay, so Jose Altuve, due up first here. And we got Jeremy Pena and Yordan Alvarez after that. And they got a new pitcher in Connor Brogdon. He's only played in 4 preseason games, or postseason games, I should say.
So Connor Brogdon, he and I actually put that talk to Jordan about things. So they give up that humongous lead.
Oh my god. All I gotta say, I mean, oh yeah, they had Jeopardy. They had their second chance tournament. Jeopardy. They had their second chance tournament the past couple of weeks, and now they're gonna start I guess the 2 winners they had, because I was just looking at Facebook just now, and that popped up on my feed. Now that that's done, they're gonna go straight into the Tournament of Champions now. Altuve, that was outside me, swung at it, and fouled, luckily, because that probably would not have been good if it was in play there. But yeah, I guess the 2 winners moved on to the Tournament of Champions, and not gonna lie, I am low-key excited for this Tournament of Champions. I mean, we got pretty much all the best. We got like, whoa, holy crap! We got the best probably players in the modern era of Jeopardy ever. Oh, a base hit into right field from Altuve. Yeah, we probably have the best players we've had in a while. I mean, we got Matamodio, Amy Schneider, Mateo Roach. I mean, the list just goes on and 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 on.
Means that no lead is safe if you're playing against Philadelphia. So the Red Crate podcast broadcasts on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Okay, so I was 2/3 of the way there.
Alright, I'll try to reach for my drink again.
I'm not talking to Jordan about this game. The last time he and I actually talked was last December. And we actually talked a little bit.
They're going to try to pick off Altuve at first. Yeah, I'm still watching WKPH Cincinnati stream on here of this. Alright. Jeremy Pena. Ooh, he tried to bunt, but it was kind of down low outside. Want to know the count here on Pena. Swing and a miss. Strike one. So yeah, it's going to be a crazy week at school next week. I already explained a whole bunch about that, earlier in the stream, at least a couple of times. Gosh, my back is just itching. I need a back scratcher. This would make things so much easier. I'm telling you that right now. And he drives one, ooh, just foul. Whoa! Kind of let the board almost go here. Outside. Oh, they got Altuve out at first. Or at second, excuse me. That was way outside, too, and that ball was way outside, but Real Muto was able to get Altuve out there. Well, we're going to check it, just in case the thing that happened last night happened to... Okay, yeah, he's out. That time we could actually confirm he was out. Because the same thing happened last night. I believe it was the 7th inning, too. If not, it was the 8th inning. But, yeah, it happened late, and they had to review it. Because, that was a close one. That one, you couldn't really tell. This time, Pena not really pops it up, but just flies it out to center. Marsh will get it for out number 1. Or that's 2, actually. Yeah, 2. Come on. There. I know how baseball works. Don't make me look stupid, people. Yeah, Marsh is out in center field now, just so you know. There we go. There goes my pen. Yordan Alvarez is up to bat now. Strike one, yeah. Well, it's 9:39 right now here in Sioux City, Iowa. Here at our studio headquarters here. Got Game 2 of the World Series going on here. Yeah, I need a back scratcher. Ball's in the zone for strike 2. Yeah, this Arnold Palmer's so good. I don't know what that face was. Just ignore it. He made that face, like... Boy, that was way up high for ball 1. Jeez, are those like lights they got there? Them like gold things in the outfield? Or are those like lights or... Let's see if they show them again. Are those like lights or are they just like really 2 and 2? don't watch very many games where they're in Houston. There's a swing and a miss from Alvarez. All right. Yeah, those aren't lights. I don't think. I don't know, but due up in the in the top of the eighth, Sosa, Schwarber, and Hoskins. So yeah, really nothing's going on this week, to be honest with you, in terms of programming. You'll see on here we got the $1 Million Drop live Friday night, obviously. Then the Musketeers post-game show Friday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. That Friday episode of the $1 Million Drop live will be at a special time at 7/6 Central. We're gonna try that. So it'll be 6/5 Central on game days, and it'll be 7/6 Central when the Muskies are out on the road. Just to clarify that. And then, if the World Series, that will be Game 6 of the World Series. If that's still going on, we'll have the sort of aftermath of that. If a winner is crowned that night. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens this week in terms of what programming is going to happen on here on RVN this week. But yeah, stay tuned for very last minute changes, for sure.
I don't watch as much as you might think I do, and I don't mean any offense toward it. I think I told you this. They like to talk about wrestling a lot, and that's like speaking European to me. I don't know a damn thing.
Yeah, there you go. I love him so much. His name's Kevin Henry. His YouTube name's WKPH Cincinnati. He'll tell it like it is. Well, we got Halloween coming up this Monday. I'll be handing out candy, so stop on by if you know where I live. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal that live on here because there's strangers watching. Son of a... Oh, I gotta get like a towel, little washcloth or something. I'll be right back. I slammed my drink down into the ground, or onto the table, and it made a mess. Here on here. Okay, Bryson Scott, by the way, is pinch hitting for Edmundo Sosa. Alright, 0-2 count on stop. Oh. Okay, they're calling that foul. You gotta. But then Maldonado, it kind of like hit the ground and Maldonado caught it. The pitch. Outside, ball one. Up high again. 2-2. Why is my nose like so slimy? I'm not even like sweating or anything like that. It's just Oh my gosh. I really can't sometimes, people. Just weird things happen and it makes me crazy. I got a jacket just in case it gets cold down here, because I mean I am in the basement and it gets pretty chilly sometimes. But no, it's a perfect room temperature. I feel like. Well, I mean my feet are getting cold, but that's just because I'm not wearing my shoes. There. 2-2 is fouled away once again. I mean, oh. Ah. That would have been something if part of my zipper poked me in the eye. There. There. Gets bright in here when you're wearing bright colors. There you go. Now I feel. Yeah, are those gold things? If you guys are watching the game live, are those gold things like what? That are just like sparkling all over the place. Like what are those? But that's the thing. I don't see it anywhere else in the stadium. It's just in that it's just out in that right field. That could be just me too, I don't know. Well, I know it isn't just me, because the only thing I'm trying to figure out is what in the world is it? That's what I want to know. Yeah, 10th pitch coming up here for Bryson Stott. Just keeps on hitting it foul. We'll be here all night if that continues on. Here, we'll get a counter up here on the dry erase board. Let's see here. BSP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. We got tally marks up here. All right. The pitch. Inside, ball 3. Oh my God, this will be pitch number 13 coming up. And Montero's only pitched 16. So 16 pitches so far. Alright, it's down low and he walks him. Jeez Louise, that took 13 pitches. After all of that. Okay, I guess it was just 12, maybe. Maybe my math was a bit off, but, you know. Math's not my best in school, but it's not my worst either. I got a very respectable B+ in that class, so. Oh God. Okay, inside 1-0. The count. I should be the organ. Just do it with my mouth. Just do it with my voice. That'd be perfecto. Muy perfecto. Or muy bueno, I should say. No. I don't know. I know Spanish, but I'm not that good at it. Inside, ball 2. Yeah, They're booing a little bit down there in Houston. Let's see. They called it a ball. Yeah, oh yeah, just a little teeny tiny bit outside, man. It's been 2.5 hours we've been going at this. Holy cow. We've already crossed that record now of 2 hours and 29 minutes. That was my first long live stream like that. And Schwarber swung it and missed it. So 2-1's the count with no outs. And Stott at first. I wonder if Marlins man is there. Probably. I mean, I don't see him. Usually gets a seat over there behind the plate. Oh, that's just barely inside. 2-2 to count. No, there's no way he's that old. He's 66 years old. He looks good for his age. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I don't see Marlins man in there, but all right, 2-2. The pitch. Oh, it's to right. Oh, it's inside and gone. Inside the foul pole and out. Oh, they are not about to give up a lead again. Oh, God. Or are they saying it's fouled? Oh, Schwarber's back out there on the plate, so. Okay. Yeah, because you heard me. I wasn't sure if it was foul or not. Okay, yep. There, they slowed it down. It was foul. Yeah, it is foul. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, that. Alright, yeah, they're just showing it right now. They're showing it over and over again, and it's just. It barely was outside there. Yeah. They've confirmed it. Oh, God. Okay, so there's this guy. He was on the phone with one of his buddies or whatever. He's saying, he was one of the guys you could see on TV. He was pointing, foul, foul. I guess he just got famous in front of over 15 million people on television. So, I mean, I feel, yeah, you gotta be put on Fox's payroll now. That's one of the broadcasters just said. Joe Davis, I think, is who said it. Oh, God. This time it is. Oh, Tucker caught it. Oh, I thought that one was gone. Wow, this is just getting craziness. I'm sorry, but these first two games, if this is how the rest of the series is going to go, I mean, this could be potentially the best World Series so far in the 21st century. Now, that wasn't going to go out. Well, that wasn't really even, it was just short by like that much. So even if Tucker wasn't back there. Oh, yeah, they're showing a live feed of all the Phillies fans right now. They're just like, yeah. That's the disappointment. Oh, my God. Boy, oh, boy, this is just freaking going. Oh. Oh my God. Now Reese Hoskins is up to bat. One out. Here in the top of the eighth. One out. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Well, just 3 minutes away from 10 p.m. here in the Midwest, where we are right now. Been on the air for over 2.5 hours. Boy, oh boy. On the 1-1. Down low, but they do call it a strike. It's 1-2. Well, I could like start taking down the streamers because we're not using the orange, green, and white color scheme anymore. Yeah, by the way, the colors of the studio, as you know, I am a huge Big Brother fan, mainly just the British and the Australian versions. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the US version, but I just like the British and the Australian ones better than our version. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure I'm probably not the only American who thinks that. But, yeah, all right, the 0-2 pitch for Hoskins is swung on. And swing and a miss there for 2 outs. So yeah, I'm doing the kind of the streamers here based on the color scheme they had. So this was series 3 with the orange, green, and white. Well, it was lime green, but I don't have lime green streamers, so I just had to go with the regular green ones. But that's okay. I mean, last week we had it all white. That was based off the series 2 one. So we're gonna go from series 1 all the way through series 19, potentially 20, if that airs before. Because then we'll go into the celebrity Big Brother ones, and we'll do those color schemes. Alright, Real Muto gets it. Wow, where in the world was Jeremy Pena trying to get that one, Joe? I think Pena was trying to throw it over to Altuve, but he wasn't covering a bag. So Stott was able to get to second, and because of that sort of misthrow, Stott was able to get back to third. Yeah, he tried to throw it to Altuve, but he wasn't paying attention. He was looking the other way. Pena, I mean, that would have been a great throw and a catch if Altuve was paying attention to that, but, that was a good throw by Pena, but I don't know. Altuve, he was just looking the complete opposite way. In fact, that could have hit him in the head, too. Then he really would have known. But Harper's up to bat now. Designated hitter. Okay, I'm going to get the remote. Because I think, I know the broadcasts are delayed 5 to 7 seconds, but I think, this is delayed from, what everyone else is seeing. So I'm just going to kind of zoom it up to the live what everyone else is. Okay, there we go. That's better. Ball is, it's inside, but I think they called it a... Okay, no, they did call it a ball. So 2-0 is the count to Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. Strike one. I don't know why he just got so excited by that, but remember, after the game's over, somebody's gonna spin and possibly win some cash and a new car. So before the night's up, you're gonna see that happen. And Harper pops it up. It goes into right field. They got 4 guys over there, and Pena gets it for out number 3. So we'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm watching WKPH Cincinnati. He's one of the main YouTubers that I watch. He has a little over 350 subscribers. So yeah, definitely you should check him out. WKPH Cincinnati, that's his name. That's his YouTube name. Definitely subscribe. But boy, what a freaking half inning that was. I mean, holy cow. Here, since it's a commercial, we'll have our own commercial.
Obviously, I'm going to be promoting Gold Rush tomorrow night.
On January 23rd, Apple confirmed with a mouse the Macintosh Office. You can look into it, or you can go on with business as usual.
Boy, is that an eerie one. That was actually supposed to be a sequel to the 1984 one that aired the year before at Super Bowl 18. This aired at Super Bowl 19. But it was because, it was so cool and it was so, worldwide. It was beloved, that one. But then this one just flopped. I mean, it was just really eerie. I mean, it was called Lemmings, and the thing with them is that they commit suicide by going off a cliff. So, well, mass suicide. Like a whole bunch of them all at once. Wait, hold on. That was supposed to go into commercial, and now here it is coming back. So yeah, there we go there. So yeah, it's just 5 after 10 here in Sioux City, Iowa. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Like I said, we're gonna have a contestant coming up, possibly winning a whole bunch of cash and a car. That's what we hope to happen. All right, Bregman's up to bat now. And it's fouled away for strike one. They got a new pitcher in there, Brad Hand. Pitched 3 2/3 innings in the postseason so far. 5 games, 3 earned runs, run walk, and 3 strikeouts. 0-2 the count now. And Bryson Stott now is just taking over at shortstop. Right, yeah, Stott is at shortstop. So that will... Sosa is out now. And Bregman pops it up foul into the seats. I'm playing tic-tac-toe, the bonus game on my computer. I got the board ready. Popped it up. That will also go into the seats. Still 1-2. I keep on getting the dragon in here. Don't want that while I'm playing this game. Oh my god, that's 3 in a row! Oh, okay, at least I got 300 on that. Then 100 for 400, and Bregman strikes out. Number 3, that's a tick. Number 1, possibly a tack. Oh, $250, so we got 650. Just need 350 to win, and we get it with 1,050. Oh, Okay. Down low for ball 1. For Kyle Tucker up. Alright. Gets the first for Hoskins, and he'll get on the bag. 2 outs. Ball's outside 1-0. Yuli Gurriel's up at bat now. Pops it up foul, 1-1. But yeah, Halloween coming up here. Monday night I'll be passing out candy, so yeah, just so you know. One, two. Gurriel drives it to left. Caught by Schwarber. So we head to the ninth, middle of the order. is due up. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a few moments. We're going to set up the chair and stuff.
I see a little silhouette of a kind. Time to do the sum. Interesting, punching, very, very exciting. Just thirsty tunes, anybody knows that. Yeah, just thirsty tunes, out on a thirsty day. Sparing their life from this banality. Easy come, easy go, really get the tunes. No, he wouldn't get the do, get the tunes. She wouldn't get the do, get the tunes. He wouldn't get the do, get the tunes. Get the do, get the tunes. Here we go.
Welcome back, everybody. We now head to the top of the ninth here. Well, they're in Houston. We're only in Sioux City, Iowa. It is just about 10:15 here in the Midwest. So, like I said earlier, we're going to have somebody possibly play for $10,000 in cash in a new car. So, oh my God, are they selling breakfast food at Taco Bell now? That'll probably still give you diarrhea. Bad diarrhea. Castellanos will leave it off here, out just a little outside for ball one. Ryan Presley will come in to close it out. All right, the 1-2, or the 1 pitch rather. Not quite 1 and 2, but yeah. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, like I said earlier, the schedule for this week is a little bit iffy. Just so you know. All right, we have some switches in positions, just so you know. Let's see. So Mauricio Dubon will take over in right field, and Chas McCormick moves to left. Presley fires one just a little down low. It's 2-2 now, count even. All right, 2-2 behind for ball one. The pitch, swing and a miss. Out number 1. I'll bring up Bryson Stock, or not Bryson Stock, Alec Bone to the plate. Like I said earlier, I love that flow on him. That's like my dream hair right there. I mean, I do want to grow my hair out like a little bit, only to like my shoulders. Not like, kind of like how he has it. I don't know if I necessarily want it like permed like that. Maybe like a few curls. But I just thought I just think it looks pretty cool. Alright, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he drives it to left center. I'll be off the wall, and Bohm will be on with a single. Oh, and a double. I thought he was just going to stay at first, because, you know, it went off the ball and immediately into the glove of, God, who's that out there? Chas McCormick. Yeah, just swings it, gets off the wall, then a couple of bounces to Chas McCormick, and then Bohm just comes sliding in there into second. I thought he was just going to, at least I would have stayed there at first, I mean. So now Gene Segura's up to bat. Strike 1 call. Down low, ball, or, nope, okay, yeah, it is a ball. They're saying like he didn't go there. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything else, you know. He would have said, he would have gone on that. Segura drives it up high into right, and that ball is fouled. I wonder how hot my phone is, because it's been here all along for this 3-hour stream. Surprised my phone hasn't, like, exploded yet. Yeah, we are not zoomed in. This is just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. 1-2 pitches outside for ball 2. Count even. Gotta start on my water now because I'm out of Arnold Palmer. 2-2, Segura, a drive to right, and Tucker's gonna get that one for out number 2. Phillies down to their final out. Oh God, that I was gonna say the Wi-Fi better not quit on me now. Like, we need that to happen right now. Jeez Louise. We just hit 3 hours on this, so Brandon Marsh now is up to bat. Ooh. excuse me. Down low for ball number 1. Here we go. Grounds it to right, and it gets through. In play, and Stott will come in to score. Or, excuse me, that's Bohm. 2-0. Or, well, it's 5-2 now. It's Alec Bohm. I'm telling you. Right now. Yeah, it just gets by Gurriel and almost kind of like Bill Buckner a little bit. I would have won the game if it was a tie game at 5. So, we're not done yet. Obviously. They're going to charge an error on Gurriel, which I kind of have to. I kind of have to. My microphone almost dropped. Bryson Stott now. Let's see. Pitch. Curveball. That's called for strike number 1. Man, Brandon Marsh's hair. Boy, oh boy. I'm telling you, some of these players on the Phillies got really nice hair. I'm telling you that right now. Grounds 1. Altuve to Gurriel, and that will do it. Series is tied up at a game apiece. Yeah, yeah, we got confetti, streamers. Because we're cheap like that, that's why. All right. There. Yeah, you could TP with these white streamers and get away with it, even though TPing wouldn't be the best thing to do with it. See, in Houston, they got like fireworks, so that would be like way better. Alright, here, we'll sort of clear these out now, because I gotta stand. Nobody gets in my circle. Alright, it's now time to play for $10,000 in cash and a new car. Let's bring up our contestant. Like I said, she's never been seen on her, and we've only bought her a little over a month ago, but after the Queen passed away. But yeah, she's here in the studio, and she's gonna make her debut. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Libby. She is a corgi. Just so you know, if you couldn't tell already, there we go. Kind of have to stick her in there like that. Welcome to the show, Libby. Thank you, Ronnie. I know you've been waiting over 3 hours for this, right? Yeah. I mean, this is Gigantic Saturday Night. I mean, I'm telling you that right now. All right, so here's how this is going to work. As you can see, we have the wheel divided up into increments of $500, from $500 all the way up to $2,500. But we replaced one of the $2,500 space with a car, and that car tonight is a Chevy Camaro, valued at $25,000. So your total prize could potentially be up to $35,000. We're going to give you 5 spins of the wheel to win as much as you possibly can. Now, the game will end either A, after 5 spins, or when you win a car. Now, are we ready to go? Yep. All right, let's go. First spin. $1,500. Just like that, $1,500 on the board. Hey, you got $1,500. That's guaranteed money right there. Spin it again. There you go. You got another 1,000. Takes you up to 2,500. What do you think about that? Oh, I think it's great. Yeah, 2,500 bucks so far. You still got 3 spins, so you could make a ton more money. Hopefully we can add that car on top of it. That would be nice. 1,500. Okay. You're up now to $4,000. Got 2 more spins left. Here we go. $2,500. There you go. All right, here's the deal. You've won $6,500. You've got 1 more spin left. Good luck to you, because this is it. After this, you're done. You'll just walk out with however much you got. No matter what happens, you will have no less than $6,000, because that's currently what you have right now in the bank. So, or 6,500, I should say. All right, are we ready to go? Yes. All right, well, here we go. Final spin. We want that car, right? Yes, we want that car. We want the car. It's not going to be the car, but you're going to add some big money to the bank. Another 2,500. So you do walk away. You do walk away with $9,000, which is not a bad payday at all. I'll tell you that much right now. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Our very first big live stream like this. More of these to come for like NFL playoff games, NHL playoffs, NBA finals. More of these types of broadcasts to come here in the future. I'll tell you that right now. From everyone else down here who makes these videos possible, we'll see you all next time. Good night.